Battery Problem Presentation by Gabe Kramer-Griffith. Lithium-ion batteries. What are they? They're the most widely used battery, and their lightweight and high energy density makes them very desirable. They're used in electric vehicles, laptops, phones, hoverboards, and most portable electronics. They use cobalt as the positive electrode and graphite as the negative. Development and research started in the 1970s, but only became widely adopted in the 1990s. The problem with lithium-ion batteries. There's limited availability of lithium and cobalt, both of which are essential to the production of them. The mining of cobalt is extremely inhumane and is not sustainable. The disposal and recycling are not optimal and only partially recover its materials. There are more environmentally friendly, sustainable, and better battery options which we could switch to. Cobalt mining. Cobalt is a necessary component to the lithium-ion battery because it increases the battery's density, stability, and performance. The Democratic Republic of Congo is the world's main provider of cobalt, accounting for over 70% of the world's production. As time goes on, the world is developing an increased reliance on the DRC for its cobalt production. This has led to increased child labor, terrible working conditions, and what many people call modern-day slavery. Inhumane and unsustainable. The people in the DRC are so poor that they can't survive without doing this treacherous work to survive, even if it's only for an extra $1 a day. These mines have replaced villages and forced people that once lived there into mining. The cobalt mining in the DRC is unsafe. There's no protection gear, ventilation system, or safety inspections/regulations, which makes miners susceptible to toxic fumes, and it's just an unsafe working environment. Environmentally harmful. Building these mines requires deforestation, and these mines pollute air and nearby water sources, which these people drink from. Inhumane. Forced nature of the mines makes even mothers and children work long, low-paying, and dangerous hours just to survive and provide for the family. There's also no modern-day tools, so workers use pickaxes, shovels, stretches of rebar to hack and scrounge at the earth in trenches and pits and tunnels to gather cobalt. Not sustainable. The Earth will eventually run out of cobalt and will need to find another type of battery to keep the world running on electricity. Recycling/disposal of lithium-ion batteries. Only 32% of lithium-ion battery material can be reused. We need to recycle smarter and more optimally. Putting more focus/optimizing the recycling process will help ease the pressure that the DRC faces to provide for the world. This would then improve working/living conditions of the miners. This is also something that we can do before the switch to other battery types. Optimizing the recycling process would also lessen the negative effect that lithium-ion batteries have on the environment. This would be because we reuse them more, we won't need to produce as many batteries. By recycling better, there would be less battery trash fires, which cause many garbage trucks and trash facilities to pollute the environment even further. What we can do beforehand, like before the other alternatives come out. The different sustainable battery alternatives are still in their early stages of development and are not as cost-effective, reliable, and trustworthy as lithium-ion batteries yet. Before these options become widely available, we can do some small things to mitigate the damages of our lithium-ion battery use. We need to keep our batteries in use for longer. This means to not keep the devices charging for longer than they need to be, avoiding extremely high or low temperatures, not frequently using fast charging power supplies or software, and using power saving mode whenever we can. We also need to properly dispose/recycle batteries by covering the terminals and bringing them or sending them to a battery recycling center. Covering the terminals with tape or plastic bags so as to not start a trash fire. Alternatives. This is in no order, this is just a list. Aluminum-ion battery. Aluminum is very abundant on Earth, and in principle can carry charges better than lithium can. Battery Lab claims the new battery has outperformed its lithium-ion counterpart in energy density, efficiency, production costs, and charging time. The sodium-ion battery. Sodium is extremely abundant, it's low cost, and can utilize existing lithium-ion battery manufacturing facilities, but it does need more improvements in its energy density. Calcium-ion battery. It's greener, more efficient, and less expensive storage system alternative to lithium ions in batteries because of its abundance and low cost. It's abundant, safe, affordable, and sustainable. Cobalt-free lithium-ion battery. There's no dependency on cobalt anymore, and its cathode is rich in nickel, but really a combination of a wide range of other metals. This combination makes it more thermally stable, which also means that it can support larger capacities. Counterclaims. These are some counterclaims to my argument that lithium-ion batteries are harmful in more ways than one and need to be acknowledged and dealt with or replaced properly. We do not need to worry about the sustainability of them because there are enough metals left in this world for it not to be a problem for a very long time. Not everything can be good for the environment, so we should not try to make everything environmentally friendly. Lithium-ion batteries aren't even that bad for the environment, so changing them will have more negative effects than positive. If it's not broken, don't fix it. There's nothing wrong with lithium batteries right now, so why make any changes to them? And these are my sources from different articles, magazines, and universities that have done their own private research on lithium-ion batteries, replacements, the damages, um, the inhumane production, and thank you for watching.